Hi guys, it's Kat, back again with some ab and today some spine strengthening postures. We're going to go through a series of 3 different postures and we'll flow them all together so you can get the maximum benefit into the postures. So the first pose will be cobra pose, and then we'll come into full locust, and then we'll come into bow pose. So I'll demonstrate the postures and then show you what common mistakes beginners make and show you how you can come into proper alignment to really get the maximum benefit from the postures. So we'll start in cobra pose. Lying on your stomach, bring your hands underneath your shoulders so your elbows stick up towards the ceiling like little grasshopper legs. Then bring your toes and heels to touch. Flex your thighs so that your knees come off the mat and then your toes press down into your mat. Take an inhale and just lift your upper body off the mat. Really try to focus on getting into your low back, and without lifting with your hands, you can maybe try lifting your hands a couple of inches off the mat just to make sure you're using your back strength only. And you can stay here for about 3 or full breaths. And then lower halfway down, reach your arms over your hips, interlock your fingers, and lift your upper body up, and lift your legs up into full locust. You can keep your feet together here, or separated a couple of inches. Keep your toes pointing, and reach your knuckles towards your toes. You're getting into your whole mid-back here, and you can use your breath to lift you higher. And then exhale, lower down. Bend your knees and reach for the outsides of your feet, setting up for bow pose. If you have any knee issues, you can just reach for your ankles and flex your toes down toward your knees. Otherwise, you can just reach for your feet a couple of inches below your toes. Try to bring your knees back into about hip distance apart, and then start to kick your heels away from your hips. Automatically, your upper body will get lifted off the mat. And try to keep your knees in the same alignment. And maybe with your breath, you'll rock forward and backward a bit. You can hold here again for about 3 or 4 breaths, kicking harder or less if you want. Then when you're done, just lowering down and coming to rest one of your ears onto the mat. So a common mistake that people make in cobra pose is that they use their arms to lift themselves up. What you really want to do is isolate the muscles that run alongside your spine and erect your spine lane. So just use your back strength and lift yourself up. It's perfectly okay if you just lift up a couple of inches, no worries. And then when you lower down, flowing into full locust, try to squeeze your palms together so that you can really open up your shoulders, and then lifting your legs the same height as your upper body. And then lower down, coming into bow pose. A common mistake that beginners make is their legs come out to the side. What you want to try and do is contain everything, draw it all in, and really use your back strength and also some of your leg strength to kick you up higher here. And then lowering down slowly. Always try to keep your breath flowing through your body. We tend to hold the breath if we feel stressed. So really try to move with your breath here, maybe counting your breaths as you move through that flow. So hopefully, again, this helps with your ab challenge. Good luck!